You're watching India Today. There's big breaking news coming in. We have clinching proof, definitive evidence of Akshat's allegiance with the ABVP since the time the JNU confession tapes went out. The Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad and Akshat Awasti too have been saying that they've got nothing to do with each other, that he's not a supporter of the ABVP, that he's not been in their marches, that he has nothing to do with them. We are showing you for the first time now, ladies and gentlemen, images of Akshat Awasti at an ABVP rally in Delhi. This is from the 21st of November. It was taken at 1:50 p.m. in the afternoon. This is an ABVP delegation marching to the Ministry of Home Affairs in the national capital because they were protesting at that time against the JNU fee hike. Because what we heard from the BJP and from the ABVP is that why would the ABVP go to the Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of HRD, why would they oppose their own government? How do we know that this is an ABVP protest? Because this was put out by a man called Manish Jangid, who is an ABVP office bearer. He stood on an ABVP ticket in the Jawaharlal Nehru University Students' Union election. How can this be possibly disowned? So this is an ABVP march. I know this is a season for disowning your own, but this is an ABVP march. Here is a president of the Jawaharlal Nehru University Students' Union. That candidate has put it out on social media. Akshat Awasti can be seen in this march. This is clinching evidence. Ankit Kumar dug this out for us. He's now joining us. He was watching this broadcast. He heard what the BJP spokesperson said, that why would he be marching to the Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of HRD, and then he very quickly pulled this out. Ankit, well done. Good presence of mind. Explain what exactly does this video establish? Ankit Kumar.
Well, Rahul, Shazia asked a valid question. Being a former journalist, she raised a question as to why the ABVP will actually protest, will carry a protest against its own ministry, its own government. So a lot of things have changed since Shazia left journalism. There was no open source investigation when Shazia was in journalism. So we want to show you a video which was actually live streamed by the presidential candidate of ABVP. Now, this video was live streamed by Manish Jangid, who is the presidential candidate of ABVP, and in this video, which was broadcasted at around 2 p.m. on 21st of November, where ABVP announced that it is indeed carrying out a protest from JNU to Ministry of Human Resource and Development. In this video, at around 3 minutes, if you it's a 20-minute long video, at around 3 minutes, you can see this person. This is the person who in our investigation accepted that he was the one who was carrying out those incidents of vandalism in JNU. This person, as you can see on our screen, is part of the ABVP march from JNU to MHRD as broadcasted by the presidential candidate of ABVP in JNU. This person is marching with the ABVP cadres. As you can see, these are ABVP workers. You can see ABVP flags, you can see ABVP sloganeering. So there is absolutely no doubt that this person who was caught by our undercover reporters, who accepted that ABVP was he carried out the incidents of vandalism in JNU on 5th of January, is indeed an activist of ABVP. Rahul?
I want to introduce now a special guest. We were just speaking about him, Manish Jangid. He now joins us. Manish is the presidential candidate of the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad in the JNU Students' Union election. We are playing your video at this time. This is a video because Shazia Ilmi said, why would the ABVP protest to the Ministry of HRD? This is their own government. They'd have absolutely no need to do so. Then we found your video, and just one of those things that happen in television, there you are in our studio just at the moment when we were discussing you. So tell us what happened on the 21st of November. Is this your rally, one that we're seeing? Because you only tweeted about it. It's from your social media.
Yeah,
so this is your rally. Can we just show him, please? That's Akshat Awasti that you're seeing over there. Can we show Manish on TV, please? Okay, this is Manish. Manish is, I want to repeat this to our viewers, द प्रेसिडेंशियल कैंडिडेट ऑफ द एबीवीपी। आप तो एबीवीपी से ही हो ना?
जी, मैं भी
डिनाई तो नहीं करेगा?
नहीं, गर्व से एबीवीपी से।
पक्का ना?
पक्का।
क्योंकि वो पहले टाइम पे बोलते हैं गर्व से, फिर वो डिनाई कर जाती है हमारा।
नहीं, वो क्या है कि बात ऐसा है कि कल आप
नहीं, आपको तो कोई डिनाई नहीं करेगा।
मैं बोल रहा हूँ आप ही हैं जिसने ट्वीट करने के बाद में डिनाई करते हैं कि अक्षत अवस्थी एबीवीपी का नहीं है। वो आपके ट्वीट से आता है। आप जब डिस्कशन चल रहा है, नहीं, जब टेप्स की बात चल रही है, तो जो इंसिडेंट है जिसके एबीवीपी ने पूरे एसआईटी को प्रूफ दिया है, जिसके बेसिस पे कल दिल्ली पुलिस की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस होती है, उसमें 9 नाम निकल के आते हैं, उसी टाइम पे प्लांट तरीके से एक साजिश करके जो कि एबीवीपी के स्टूडेंट्स पे अटैक किया गया, तब भी प्लांट तरीके से, चाहे वो एम्स में साथ में हमारा डिस्क्रिमिनेशन हुआ तब भी, और कल जब पूरा देश देखना चाह रहा था कि जेएनयू के नकाबपोश गैंग कौन है, जेएनयू में पत्थर फेंकने वाला कौन है, जब आयशी घोष खुद मॉब को लीड कर रही है नकाब पहन के, जब चुन वहाँ पत्थर फेंक रहे हैं, तब उस चीज़ को, उस मुद्दे को पूरे प्लांट तरीके से डाइल्यूट करने के लिए ऐसे टेप्स लाए जाते हैं। और उसी टेप्स के बाद में उसी टेप के बाद में आप खुद ट्वीट करके डिनाई करते हैं। आप पहले 2 आवर्स का शो करते हैं कि अक्षत अवस्थी एबीवीपी का, बाद में आप ही ट्वीट करके डिनाई करते हैं कि एबीवीपी का नहीं है।
छोड़िए, एक सेकंड, ये भाषणबाजी मत कीजिए। आप तो तुम नेता बनने की तैयारी भी कर रहे हो, अच्छा भाषण भी दे रहे हो।
नहीं, भाषण की बात नहीं, बात सच है। आज देश को सच देखने की जरूरत है। आप देख सकते हैं पैनल में आजकल जेएनयू इशू पे, जेएनयू में जो जेएनयू के बारे में जानता भी नहीं है, जो जेएनयू पे पॉलिटिक्स कर रहा है, जो जेएनयू, जो मैं लाइव उस इंसिडेंट में था जब मेरे ऊपर अटैक हुआ, नाम बोल के
किसी का
मनीष इज द एबीवीपी एक्टिविस्ट, कमरा से निकालो इसको बाहर। उस इंसिडेंट पे आप कोई नहीं बात कर रहे हैं?
मैं तो पूरा बात कर रहा हूं, हमने तो पूरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन भी की।
अब आप दिल्ली पुलिस पे आप सवाल उठा रहे हैं।
हाँ, मैं तो आप पे भी उठा रहा हूँ, उन पे भी उठा रहा हूँ, लेफ्ट पे भी उठा रहा हूँ, मैं सब पे सवाल उठा रहा हूँ, ये हमारा तरीका है। अब मुझे बताइए, ये जो वीडियो मैं चला रहा हूँ सर, ये आपका वीडियो है कि नहीं? आपने 21 नवंबर को, तो सर सोचने की कोशिश कीजिए, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डेवलपमेंट जो शिक्षा मंत्रालय है, वहाँ पे आपने जाके प्रोटेस्ट किया ना आपने?
हाँ,
पक्का ना?
हाँ, प्रोटेस्ट किया मैंने।
हाँ, पक्का प्रोटेस्ट?
हाँ, एमएचआरडी पे हमने प्रोटेस्ट
किया। क्या हुआ एग्जैक्टली प्रोटेस्ट में?
जो प्रोटेस्ट अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद, जो 2.5 महीने से जेएनयू के अंदर, जेएनयू में क्लासेस बंद हैं, आप देखेंगे कि 28 अक्टूबर के बाद में जो फी हाइक के मुद्दे को जिस प्रकार से एक वेंडलाइजेशन की तरफ लेके गया, एक वार्डन, लेडी वार्डन को 30 घंटे तक बंद कर देना, वार्डन्स के घर पे अटैक कर देना, उसके बाद से जब एबीवीपी भी शुरू में जेएनयू के साथ में था, बट 3 से 4 तारीख के बाद में जब जेएनयू का बिहेव देखने के बाद में एबीवीपी तय करता है कि किस तरफ स्टूडेंट मूवमेंट को लेके जाने की जरूरत है, तो एबीवीपी यूजीसी भी प्रोटेस्ट करता है, एमएचआरडी भी प्रोटेस्ट करता है। उसके बाद से 7 करोड़ रुपया जेएनयू की तरफ आता है, और उसी की वजह से आज जो जेएनयू का फी कम हुआ है, वो फीस उसकी बात है। ये
एक्सीलेंट। आप कह रहे हैं कि आपने प्रोटेस्ट किया, ठीक है जी, 21 तारीख को प्रोटेस्ट किया, आप ही का वीडियो या आपने डाला सोशल मीडिया पे जी, याद है ना? मान रहे हैं। हाँ, तो शख्स सोच के क्या बोल रहे भाई? आपका वीडियो नहीं रहा ना, वीडियो आप ये रहा सर, ये सामने जी, वो बड़ी स्क्रीन पे रहा, वो सामने हर स्क्रीन पे वो आप ही का वीडियो है सर, आप ही चाहे हो सब जगह, आप ही आप हो।
नहीं, अभी तो आप चाहे ना, टेप्स तो आप चला रहे हैं, रोज ट्वीट चेंज कर रहे हैं आप।
मैं तो सर एक सेकंड मेरी बात सुनिए ना, ये आपका वीडियो है।
मैं ट्यून था लगातार।
नहीं, अच्छी बात है, आप देख रहे थे, वी आर वेरी डिलाइटेड।
आप कुछ नया नहीं दिखा रहे हैं देश को।
नहीं, ठीक है सर,
आप देश को कुछ नया नहीं दिखा रहे हैं, ये वही चीज है।
भाषणबाजी नहीं ना, मेरी बात
भाषणबाजी नहीं, सच की बात है।
मैं बस स्टेप 1 बाय 1 लॉजिकली एस्टैब्लिश कर रहा हूँ। तो आप 21 नवंबर को मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एचआरडी में प्रोटेस्ट करने गए, आपने माना, ये वीडियो आपका है, आपने ट्वीट किया, आपने इसको माना। जो लोग आप लेके गए,
लिया आपने वीडियो?
आपके सोशल मीडिया से सर।
आपका मतलब?
आप मनीष जांगीड़।
ओके,
नहीं, एक सेकंड, अंकित स्टिल विद अस?
Yes, Rahul.
So, Ankit, where did you get the video from? Is it from Facebook, Twitter, social media, like Instagram? Where is it from, Manish? Just want to recall that before I ask the next.
Manish is a very tech-savvy student leader. He broadcasts his marches, all the marches, on Facebook. So this video was broadcasted on Manish Facebook post that belongs to Manish. It was the broadcast started at 1:50 p.m. on 21st of November.
Is it still there? Has it been deleted? Is it still there?
It is still there, and one word of caution for anybody who wants to delete it, we have already archived it in the Vivek machine, so even if you try to delete it,
okay, good.
it will still be there.
So one second.
गलत नहीं करते हम जो डिलीट करना।
हाँ, ठीक है सर। अब आपने बोला कि अच्छा, जिन लोगों को लेके गए आप एबीवीपी के प्रोटेस्ट में, आप एसएफआई के लोगों को भी लेके गए, आप आपके भी लोगों को लेके गए, आप एबीवीपी के लोगों को लेके गए?
जेएनयू के अंदर जो मूवमेंट चल रहा था वो एक कॉमन प्लेटफॉर्म पे था। तो उसके अंदर कोई भी प्रोटेस्ट, कोई भी प्रोग्राम होता है वो जेएनयू के सभी स्टूडेंट्स के लिए होता है।
नहीं, पर डेलीगेशन तो एबीवीपी का था ना।
डेलीगेशन एबीवीपी का था, पर पूरे दिल्ली के स्टूडेंट का उसमें कॉल था, तो उसमें पूरे दिल्ली से स्टूडेंट थे।
हाँ, पर प्रोटेस्ट तो एबीवीपी का था ना।
प्रोटेस्ट एबीवीपी का था।
तो अब उस प्रोटेस्ट में अक्षत अवस्थी, ये सर आप ही के वीडियोस हमने निकाला है, जो प्रोटेस्ट आपने वीडियो डाला ना सर सोशल मीडिया पे, जो आपने लाइव फेसबुक पे वीडियो डाला, उसमें अक्षत अवस्थी दिख रहा है। वो देखिए सर, वो आपको दिख रहा है अभी स्क्रीन पे, दिख रहा है नहीं दिख रहा आपको?
जी
नहीं, एक सेकंड, दिख रहा है?
दिख रहा
है ना सर? अक्षत ही है,
पर चेक करना पड़ेगा ना। तो
अरे मैं रुक
प्रोटेस्ट के अंदर कोई भी आ सकता है। नहीं,
बड़ा दिखाओ, बड़ा दिखाओ।
नहीं, प्रोटेस्ट के अंदर कोई भी आ सकता है।
नहीं, आ सकता है।
ये आप देख सकते हैं, अक्षत अवस्थी को कल आप ही एक फोटो में ट्वीट करते हैं कि एबीवीपी का प्रोटेस्ट है, जो कि आईआईसीटी काउंसिल में होता है, जो उसके बाद होता है।
आप लोग भी जुड़े ना, पहले तो
हम नहीं जुड़े हुए हैं। पहले तो ये क्लियर करने की बात है, जो आईआईसीटी पे प्रोटेस्ट हुआ था उसमें एबीवीपी पार्टिसिपेटेड नहीं था।
ये बताइए ना, ये तो आपका प्रोटेस्ट है, ये तो आपका प्रोटेस्ट है, इसमें अक्षत दिख रहा है।
किसी भी प्रोटेस्ट का फोटो में आप किसी का फोटो आइडेंटिफाई करके उस पर ठप्पा लगा देते हैं, आप ही जज बन जाते हैं।
मैं
आप
जज नहीं बन रहा सर, मैं तो आपसे पूछ रहा हूं सवाल।
हाँ, आपके पास अगर एविडेंसेस हैं तो आप दिल्ली पुलिस को दीजिए।
मेरे पास क्या एविडेंस
आप एसआईटी को दीजिए।
हम तो दे ही रहे हैं जो हमारे पास
एविडेंस। आप जब देश को,
सर हमारे पास जो
कल
एविडेंस है
आपने 2 घंटे का शो करने के बाद में अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद पे इल्जाम लगा कि आप चले जाते हैं, फिर रात को ट्वीट करते हैं कि अक्षत अवस्थी एबीवीपी का नहीं है, वो डिनाई कर रहा है।
मैंने कहा
आपने ट्वीट किया है कि अक्षत अवस्थी एबीवीपी का नहीं है।
आप सुनिए ना,
क्या आपको सोचने की जरूरत है कि जिन 2 लड़कों का आपने टेप बनाया, अब उसके पीछे कितना आपने क्या लेन देन की प्रक्रिया हुई है वो भी एक अलग बात है। जिन रिपोर्टर्स ने बताया उन आम आदमी पार्टी से उनका संपर्क है, उन दोनों के परिवार पर क्या स्थिति गुजर रही होगी, आज जो आप दिखा रहे हैं उसके परिवार पे क्या गुजर रही होगी, उसके बारे में सोचने की जरूरत है। और जो एविडेंसेस हमने एसआईटी को दिया है उस पर आप क्यों नहीं बात कर रहे हैं? पत्थर फेंकते हुए नकाबपोश गैंग का क्यों नहीं बात कर रहे हैं?
So the charge that was leveled by the ABVP is that one of our reporters, Nitin Jain, his sister-in-law fought on an AAP ticket. That's the charge. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to the charge. His sister-in-law is a ABVP candidate, and she contested an ABVP ticket. So I asked on an AAP ticket. So I asked Nitin that is this correct? Did your sister-in-law contest on an AAP ticket? He started laughing. He started laughing because he doesn't have a brother. So if he doesn't have a brother,
his wife is.
What was the charge? The charge was that his sister-in-law contested on an AAP ticket. He doesn't have a brother. So how can he have a sister-in-law?
You are making mystery here, na?
Sir, I am not making a mystery. I am referring to Amit Malviya's tweet. In fact, as I say this, Amit Malviya joins us. Sir, welcome. It's great to have you with us on this broadcast, because so far we were hearing from the ABVP that Akshat Awasti has nothing to do with us. Akshat said, I have not been involved in any activity of the ABVP. Then we found a video. Manish Jangid is with us as well. We found a video from Manish's Facebook post, live post on Facebook, where Akshat Awasti can be seen in that video marching to the Ministry of Human Resource Development, marching to the Education Minister's office. Amit Malviya, you've been looking so closely at our investigation. I want to welcome you and get your opening comments. Mr. Malviya, sir.
Rahul, thank you for having me over. I see you have a bad throat. Perhaps you've been doing a lot of talking, and most of it perhaps is not required, because the videos that you put out are so contradictory in themselves that even if you did not try to explain them over and over again, people would figure out that it's a boshed up sting. Now let me start one by one. Yesterday you put out this young boy Awasti, who claimed that he was the mastermind of all the violence and he was associated with the ABVP. The ABVP denied it, but clearly your sting team seems to know better. However, they've not been able to provide any proof to link him to the ABVP.
So proof is on TV
put out
at
a
this
picture
time.
in the evening
So
saying that
proof is on TV
he
at
was
this time.
at a protest
Mr. Malviya,
of the ABVP.
Mr. Malviya, he is
it
at
later turned out
Mr. Malviya,
that it
one
was a
second.
protest of the JNU
Mr. Malviya, we have 1 second,
and
sir.
your
sir.
own
Sir, 1 second,
media
sir.
house.
Just 1 second, sir. Just 1 second, sir. At this time, Manish Jangid
Rahul,
is with
Rahul,
us.
please.
Sir, just hear me, sir. I'll allow you a full opportunity to speak. Manish Jangid is the presidential candidate of the ABVP in JNU. He put out a video of his march to, so everybody is here.
Listen.
His march to the Ministry of HRD. Akshat Awasti is in that march on TV right now. If you have a TV, look at it. So don't say he's not been at ABVP protest. He's not one of us. He's at the ABVP protest on TV now.
Listen.
Yes, Mr. Malviya. Sir.
Rahul, you know, trust me to have watched what you're putting out. I have known what Manish has done in JNU. I also know that he has a broken hand and is quite bruised. I know all of that. So, you know, let me finish.
Sir.
What I was saying is that you put out yesterday a picture claiming that Akshat Awasti was at an ABVP protest. It later turned out that it wasn't an ABVP protest. It was the JNU SU protest, and the man was there also. Now, you have put out another video of a march in which you are claiming that this guy Akshat was, therefore he must be ABVP. From what I know and from what rest of the country also knows, that both the ABVP and the left had certain reservations regarding the fee structure and others, and therefore they all went to the HRD minister. So any student is free to join any particular formation and go there. It does not make him a member of either this group or that group. And clearly it seems that Akshat has been with the JNSU also, and you have no proof to suggest that he's exclusively of the ABVP. So point number one. Point number two, on your sister channel, Aastak, you ran the same story with a timestamp which was 2 months ago. Now clearly, either you use very outdated equipments, or you missed correcting it, or you actually recorded it 2 months ago and you tried to play up something now. I don't know, but given the credibility that your channel has, I would assume it's a technical glitch, and I will give you the benefit of doubt. Now, thirdly, you've again put out some lady here and you're claiming that she's from the ABVP. Now, let me just tell you one thing, that once this whole video started emerging,
sir, can I ask Manish Jangid that question? Stay with me for a second. One second, sir, 1 second.
Listen, Rahul, listen, this is very important.
Okay,
Rahul, this is very important.
Okay, first you speak.
Rahul,
sir, go on.
This is very important. You know, you put out this girl's name, Komal Sharma. Now, whether she is of the ABVP or not is a matter of investigation.
No, let me one second. Let me ask Manish Jangid.
No, 1 second. By the name Komal Sharma,
is Komal Sharma ABVP or not? No, 1 second. This is a pushten. One second. He is ABVP.
Who will now target her with rape threats and worse.
Sir, 1 second.
So please be responsible while you're trying to cover up a botched sting operation, which is going nowhere for the India Today group right now. This is all that I would say. You are free to run this program for as long as you want, but there are so many events that I have highlighted which point that you are not consistent with what you're putting out, but you're brazening it out because you've now put your neck in the block and you can't get out of it.
Okay, 1 second, sir. Manish Jangid.
Rahul sir, please show the picture of
Komal Sharma ABVP member or not?
Show the picture.
No, answer my question. What? Is Komal Sharma an ABVP member or not?
I just saw you are showing. आप जो शो कर रहे हैं पिक्चर नकाब वाला, वो कोई नया आज आपने इन्वेस्टिगेट नहीं किया है। जब उसी दिन से पहले उसको शांभवी बताया जाता है, फिर उसको कोमल शर्मा बताया जाता है, कल को बोल देंगे कि वो रानी मुखर्जी है, कल को आप बोल देंगे वो सैला रशीद है। That is not true ना? This is the mystery.
वो छोड़ो ना,
मैं बोल रहा हूँ,
मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि is कोमल शर्मा?
There are so many Komal Sharma. There are so many Komal Sharma in ABVP. Yeah. But this is the question.
This girl.
This is the question.
Is she an ABVP activist or not? Do you know her? This lady on the screen right now.
I don't know her.
You don't know her?
No. Sick on the after.
Because you know you are being watched in JNU. आपको campus वापस जाना है. You don't know Komal Sharma now.
She is a not JNU student.
I'm saying you have to go back to campus.
Not a JNU student.
She is not JNU student.
At this
moment,
I
never saw. I'm from this 4 months.
No, 1 second.
4 years.
Is she ABVP or not?
No, she is not ABVP.
She's also not ABVP. Because can we pull out her own social media?
Listen Rahul sir. Listen Rahul sir. जो कैंपस में कॉन्स्पिरेंसी के साथ में एबीवीपी के स्टूडेंट पे हमला होता है, पेरियार हॉस्टल पे अटैक करने के बाद में हम जब हॉस्पिटलाइज्ड हो जाते हैं, उसके बाद से मेरा फ़ोन ब्रोकन, हमारे सभी जितने भी कार्यकर्ता एबीवीपी के हैं सब कैंपस से इधर उधर कैंपस छोड़ के चले जाते हैं। उसके बाद से रात भर मैं एम्स में होता हूँ। एम्स में आप देखते हैं कि मैंने पहले भी अपने बयान में बोला है कि वहाँ पर सीनियर लीडर्स अपोजिशन, आप बोलो सीपीआई सीएम के, कांग्रेस के, बृंदा करात वहाँ अवेलेबल होती है, जेएनयू के टीचर्स वहाँ अवेलेबल होते हैं, प्रियंका गांधी वहाँ पर अवेलेबल होती है। जैसे ही प्रियंका गांधी आती है तो हम देखते हैं कि मैं और मेरे साथी उठ के बोलते हैं कि मैम हमको आईएसआईएसएफआई के गुंडों ने मारा है रूम में घुस के। जब उनको ये बताना चाहते हैं तो वो उनके गार्ड, सिक्योरिटी गार्ड उसको दूर लेके जाते हैं और पर्टिकुलर लोगों से वो मिलती है। तो एक पूरी कॉन्स्पिरेसी इस अटैक में है। उसके बाद से जो 5 तारीख को मीडिया चलता है, उस मीडिया के अंदर एबीवीपी के स्टूडेंट्स को बदनाम किया जाता है।
Okay, one second.
उसके बाद से 6 तारीख को लिसन, फिर ये जो आप फोटो दिखा रहे हैं ना, ये जो आप फोटो दिखा रहे हैं ना, इस फोटो को किसी लड़की के साथ जोड़ा जाता है। आप खोल के देखिए सोशल मीडिया, तमाम सोशल मीडिया पे इस फोटो को डॉक्टरेट करके शांभवी दिखाया जाता है। शांभवी के बाद में इसको कोमल शर्मा दिखाया जाता है। कोमल शर्मा के बाद में आप इसको कोई और दिखाएंगे।
मेरे को चिल्लाने प्रॉब्लम है।
मुझे
कोमल शर्मा
मैं भी लगी मुझे है ना, क्योंकि जेएनयू के ऊपर आज जो देश डिबेट को आपने पूरा चेंज किया है ना, आपको बात करनी चाहिए कि जेएनयू में क्लासेस क्यों नहीं चल रही हैं।
सर ये सही बात है।
जेएनयू में 2.5 महीने से क्लास नहीं है।
अब
क्लास की बात
अब आप कोमल शर्मा के इशू से हट रहे हैं। एक सेकंड। कैन आई जस्ट एक्सप्लेन टू आवर व्यूअर्स दैट Komal Sharma has now deleted all her social media posts, but we used web archiving technologies to go back into her timeline, and we pulled out what she said herself. And in a few minutes from now, I'll put that out, where she is herself proclaiming to be a proud member of the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad. She's got pictures of herself with various people of the ABVP. She's doing it herself. Now, why is it that ये आपके बंदे पलट जाते हैं बड़ी जल्दी? पहले तो बोलते एबीवीपी
मैं बैठा हूं यहाँ एबीवीपी का,
पता नहीं आप ही को डिसोन कर दे सर। एबीवीपी को पता नहीं चल रहा आजकल।
आई एम द यूनिट सेक्रेटरी ऑफ एबीवीपी जेएनयू।
Yes,
it's my proud. I tell you, I started in 1980s.
Yes, sir.
We started ABVP, just 6 of us.
Sir.
Today also, if you tell me, I publicly claim my long-standing association with ABVP. It's a nationalist organization, the largest student organization on the campus.
Sure.
The thing that you have been doing for the last 2 days is very, very unfortunate. Honestly speaking.
Sir, this is her
Leave it to
social
the
media.
investigation, please.
This is her social
this is
media.
not done.
She says Komal
You
Sharma.
do not understand the JNU politics. They say you are identifying, singling out a couple of guys. You're just saying they are the ones responsible for this.
They themselves are saying. We are not saying, sir. They themselves are saying.
See, I don't know under what circumstances you did it.
Sir,
the way
sir,
you did
they
it,
themselves.
look,
India
they're
do-
youngsters, undergraduate students in the university.
Okay.
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 And you go take them out, you say, okay, we'll give you this and that, you know, because there's a tendency among them to boast about things what probably they never did it. Or something called the quote-unquote misadventurism. They may go on bragging about things they never actually resorted to. That happens, it's a quite natural thing. We used to
So
do
they're
it.
saying हमने मारा इसको मारा
अरे भाई
उसको
वो होता
मारा.
ही है, that happens.
हाँ.
How mature these guys
sir,
are.
how
Tell
can,
me.
one second. Is it not?
And second thing,
sir,
let
sir,
me tell you,
Professor, one second, sir.
JNU
Professor,
में, what is the cadre of ABVP?
Professor, one second, sir. With respect, one second. You have on camera somebody who claims to belong to the ABVP. You are denying it, which is fine. He says, I indulged in violence, this is how I organized the mob, etc. Should he not be called in for questioning by the police at the very least? Why are you giving him a clean sheet? Let the police at the very least interrogate him.
Yes.
Just listen, sir. Rahul, sir.
ये नहीं होना चाहिए सर. उसने बोला कि मैंने पिटाई की, उसको बुलाओ तो फिर पूछताछ तो करो.
I'm not questioning that. There is no dispute.
No,
Whatever you give it to the
that's the
police.
least that should happen. वो बोल रहा है मैंने पीटा, मैंने ऐसे किया, मैंने इसको देखा. उसने एबीवीपी के 10-12 लोगों का नाम लिया. उन सबसे पूछताछ तो करो. इसमें तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
पुलिस करेगी ना पूछताछ.
जैसे पुलिस करेंगे.
Police should do it.
India today court नहीं है.
There's a job of the
This is
police.
not a court.
We are not even accepting.
You are the no judge.
Sir, we don't even want to be the
आप बोल रहे
judge.
हैं ये टेक्नोलॉजी लगा दिया तो ये निकल गया, ये टेक्नोलॉजी लगा
सर
दिया तो
टेक्नोलॉजी कुछ नहीं लगाई हमने. आपका फेसबुक
आप
देखा.
बोल रहे हैं कि
सर
टेक्नोलॉजी
हमने कोई
लगाई
टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं लगाई. I don't want to take more
ये
credit.
जज नहीं है, ये इंडिया
Sir,
इंडिया जो
yes.
इंडिया टुडे का स्टिंग ऑपरेशन है,
Yes.
कोई जज नहीं
Sir,
है. और आपको स्टिंग ऑपरेशन करना था. एक तरफ आप करते हैं गीता कुमारी का, जो ऑलरेडी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन और पुलिस उस पर एफआईआर कर चुकी हैं. आप एबीवीपी को बदनाम करने के लिए एक ऐसे नए स्टूडेंट जो फर्स्ट ईयर के, जिनको कैंपस में 6 महीना भी नहीं हुआ है, उनका स्टिंग ऑपरेशन करता. आपको करना था तो मेरे हाथ पे चोट लगी थी. मेरे पास आता है. आप इतना जो भी आपका टेक्नोलॉजी है, मैं हो सकता है सही हो, मैं उसको रेस्पेक्ट भी करता हूं, जो भी आपकी पत्रकारिता है, पर सवाल जब उठ जाता है जब एबीवीपी को बदनाम करने के लिए आप ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स को लेके आते हैं जो जिनका एबीवीपी से कोई रिलेशन नहीं है. आप खुद उन पे स्टोरी करते हैं, फिर आप खुद ट्वीट करके उसको डिनाई करते हैं कि अक्षत अवस्थी नहीं मान रहा है. आपने, अगर आप इतने ही देश के लोग
दिखा रहा हूं
तो
सर.
आप तुरंत आपने दिल्ली पुलिस को क्यों नहीं टिप्स दिए?
दे दिए टिप.
दिल्ली पुलिस को
सर, दे दिए
आपने
टिप.
इन्वेस्टिगेशन के टाइम क्यों नहीं बोला कि ऐसे ये संदिग्ध है, इनको पकड़िए?
दे दिया टिप सर.
आपने कल टैप दिया ना, पर ये
मैं स्टोरी देने से पहले ही दे दूं.
ये तो एक
फिर तो
इंसानियत
स्टोरी
की
कैसे
क्या बात
होगी?
है? इंसानियत की आपकी स्टोरी के चक्कर में तो परेशान कौन हो रहा है? जेएनयू का छात्र
सर,
जो
आप
क्लास जाना
expose हो रहे हो,
चाहता है.
आपके तो
देखो,
दोस्त है, वो
expose की बात
expose
नहीं
हो रहे हैं.
1983 को आपको जेएनयू याद करना पड़ेगा, जब एबीवीपी वहां पे नहीं था. यूनिवर्सिटी में लेफ्ट ही सत्ता में था, लेफ्ट ही अपोजिशन में था। 1983 के अंदर यूनिवर्सिटी को 1 साल तक बंद करना पड़ा था। आशुतोष सर हमारे साथ हैं, 1 साल तक यूनिवर्सिटी सैनिटाइज रहा और उसमें नुकसान किसका हुआ था? छात्रों का। आज वही स्थिति कैंपस के अंदर कर दिया गया है और पूरा देश के जो विपक्ष के नेता है जेएनयू को राजनीतिक अड्डा बना रहे हैं, पर जेएनयू में पढ़ाई होने की बात आप नहीं कर रहे हैं।
एक मिनट, हिंदी में बात कर रहे हैं। अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद में भोपाल के अंदर प्रिंसिपल को निकाल के पीटा। एक मिनट आशुतोष, एक मिनट, मैंने आपके बीच में नहीं बोला, मुझे बोलने दीजिए, फैक्ट पे मुझे बोलने दीजिए। जवाहरलाल भोपाल के अंदर कॉलेज के अंदर अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद के लोगों ने प्रिंसिपल को पीटा, वो मर गया। रामजस कॉलेज के अंदर अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद के लोगों ने फैकल्टी के लोगों को मारा। सर्टिफिकेट मत दीजिए आप अपने को डिफेंड करना चाहते हैं, आप डिफेंड करिए।
1983 में वाइस चांसलर
मैंने आपके बीच में बोला था, मैंने आपके बीच में बोला था,
आप गलत बोल रहे हैं।
मैंने आपके बीच में बोला था
1983 में वाइस चांसलर पीसी श्रीवास्तव थे और
एक मिनट थोड़ा कट
किया जाता है।
एक मिनट, और मुझे लगता है आप जेएनयू में पढ़े, मैं भी जेएनयू में पढ़ा हूं, थोड़ी सी कट सी होती, दूसरों को सुनने की एक परंपरा है। आप सुनिए, एक मिनट सुनिए ना।
हाँ बताइए।
आप मेरे बोलने के बाद आपका आएगा, आप अपना अपने पक्ष रखिएगा। मैं वैसे भी आप मेरे छोटे भाई की तरीके से, आई डोंट वांट टू बी डिस्कर्टियस टू यू।
आप भी सर मेरे सीनियर हैं, मैं रिस्पेक्ट करता हूं।
इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूं, तो आप हम जेएनयू में परंपरा है ना, एक दूसरे को सुनते हैं, एक दूसरे की बातों करते हैं, डंडा थोड़ी चलाते। तो कृपया ये मत कहिए कि हमने कुछ नहीं किया और सारा कुछ हो गया वहां पे। वही दिल्ली पुलिस है जो 3 बजे के पहले के सारे घटनाक्रम के बारे में बात करती है, और 3 बजे के बाद 70 नकाबपोश आते हैं, और डीसीपी आर्या साहब वो खुद कहते हैं कि साबरमती हॉस्टल के बाहर वहां पे पुलिस मौजूद थी। हमने पब्लिक एड्रेस सिस्टम पे कहा कि आप लोग कृपया डिस्पर्स हो जाइए। 70 लोग आते हैं, 3 घंटे में हम करते हैं, पूरी दुनिया में हंगामा मचता है, एक भी आदमी गिरफ्तार नहीं होता। कम से कम ये तो बोलिए ना कि वो उन लोगों को पकड़ा जाना चाहिए, पुलिस उसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन करे। आप तो उसके बारे में आप सर्वर पे चले जाते हो, मानता हूं सर्वर। एक मैंने आपको नहीं बोला, प्लीज मुझे डिस्टर्ब मत करें। तो जो असल सवाल क्या है कि ये जो डिफ्लेक्शन टैक्टिक्स है कि देखो आप 70 लोग निकल गए, उसके बारे में बात मत करो, आप सर्वर के बारे में बातचीत करो। आपने आपकी रैली में वो दिखाई पड़ रहा है, आप उसको डिसोन कर रहे हो।
We've got new pictures of Akshat holding an ABVP placard. Ankit Kumar wants to break that to us. Ankit, take it away. Ankit.
You know, Rahul, it's raining evidences today, really. This is the first piece of evidence that we showed. This is the screenshot of Manish Jangid's Facebook page where Akshat was seen. This is Akshat. Now, this is the crucial piece. Now the allegation is being made that Akshat could be anybody. He could be a common student who was just, participating in the march, but not. See, in a crowd of 500, 600 students, how many actually managed to lead from the front under the banners of ABVP? These are all frontline ABVP JNU leaders. There you can see Akshat. I will pull out another image. This is from the same day. Akshat is wearing the same shirt, same sweater. These are all JNU leaders. You can see JNU flags wrapped on their shoulders, and there it is, Akshat leading from the front. So to allege that Akshat could be any student who was just passing by during the march, that is simply not true. You can see Akshat standing at the barricades, leading from the front.
This is important. He's part of an ABV. You can see the saffron ABVP flag there. But we don't think of ourselves as a kangaroo court. We don't believe that this is where this case can be cracked. It cannot, because there will be a claim, there will be a counter claim. You need a thorough, fair investigating body to look at all this evidence. You forget, let's assume that he's left. Okay, let's for a second assume he's left. Even if he is, he's on camera accepting he was part of a murderous mob, that he's involved in violence. Would you not, Mr. Amit Malviya, at the very least confirm? You've got now on the screen pictures of him holding ABVP placard. He's part of an ABVP rally, multiple such images. Should it not at the very least be said? And there is no way either you or I or anybody else can reach the ultimate truth. Here is a man who on camera is accepting he's part of a mob. He's naming certain students. At the very least, let there be a probe. Mr. Malviya.
Rahul, I'm all for probe. I said that yesterday and I'm saying this today again. But I want to just show a tweet to your viewers which has been put out by the ABVP's official handle. And it says, during the assault on Valentina by Aisa's Dolan Samantha at the administrative block on 5th January around 3 p.m., Akshat Awasti can be seen with the left goons. We might not have the power of your network, but we will demolish each and every lie that you put out. I'll request you to focus on this tweet if he can. And just please show it to your audience. It's on ABVP's main handle. I am sure your producers can pull out this tweet and play it out for the viewers. So while you acknowledge that you are not a kangaroo court, and that's a great way to start, I would only request you to not malign the student body of the ABVP just because we want to play the balancing act. And I'm sure if you have evidence that is incriminating enough, the agencies and the police will look into it. But Rahul, I want to just caution you on one thing. The left goons have been over the last 2-3 days systematically targeting several students who they believe have gone ahead and registered, not necessarily affiliated with the ABVP. They are getting worse kind of threats. They are being intimidated. Women are being targeted and whatnot. Rape threats are being issued, and it's mayhem out there. Okay. So when you do these investigations and you're not really sure, as is turning out in the case of Akshat Awasti, I think India Today Group should exercise caution. You could get the string wrong. There's no harm in admitting that you messed it up.
Sir,
but please don't brazen it out and put these students in danger, because the left goons on the campus are already doing that. And I'm sure India Today does not want to be part of that carnage.
Okay, Mr. Malviya. Here's what I say, and I want to go across to Mr. Kakkar again, former police commissioner of Delhi. You've got on camera two characters explaining their own political affiliation. That's what they say they are. Now, whether they are or not, you know, that the police needs to probe. No, they themselves are saying they didn't. They could have said we are.
They themselves denying. You tweeted.
No, sir.
You tweeted, sir.
I am saying they're on camera. One second. The former police commissioner. Sir, one second. The former police commissioner is listening. I'm coming back to you. He is on camera accepting that he's part of violence. This is where the police needs to call them in for interrogation, question them, and establish the bona fides of what happened. Mr. Kakkar, welcome, sir.
Mr. Rahul, I appreciate the investigative journalism. You have been showing since yesterday this tape where Akshat, who claims to be an ABVP member, and he probably planned the entire episode of that.
No one is saying that, sir. He's one of the characters in the attack. He didn't plan anything.
Now,
he's one of the characters in that attack.
You will allow me to talk.
Yeah, but
you will please allow me to talk.
I will.
You will please allow me to talk. Otherwise I am going. You will please allow me to talk. I am not going to say the same thing which you appreciate. I am only trying to say that my investigation, I have not investigated, but looking at these tapes, I can tell you this Akshat must have been planted then, and he has been planted now. And therefore, very little.
How did you establish? You're a police commissioner.
That we can collect
Mr.
from
Kakkar,
this particular tape.
You've led the Delhi police.
Still if you feel.
Sir, with respect, sir, Mr. Kakkar, you've led the Delhi police. Sir, it's a very powerful force.
I am an independent
person. It's a very powerful force. It has a very powerful army. You have not called this man in for questioning. You haven't met him, you haven't seen him, you haven't spoken to him, and you've arrived at this conclusion that he's a left plant. That at every rally, and we pulled out at least 3 images of Akshat at ABVP rallies, that he's a plant of the left. One second. He's a very senior officer. Very senior officer. Listen to what he's saying.
No, Rahul, let me ask a question.
No. The mic answer.
Let me ask. कक्कर साहब, मैं आशुतोष बोल रहा हूं, आपसे एक छोटा सा सवाल मेरा है।
If it's not a washed up tape,
कक्कर साहब, मेरा एक छोटा सा सवाल आपसे है। आप दिल्ली के पुलिस कमिश्नर रहे हो, आप ये बताइए कि वो जो 70 लोग साबरमती हॉस्टल में थे, वो लड़के बिना किसी पकड़े गए, बिना पहचान के चले गए, क्या दिल्ली पुलिस प्रोफेशनल तरीके से काम कर रही थी या नहीं कर रही थी? और पुलिस ने खुद एक्सेप्ट किया है कि जब वो मेहम हो रहा था तो वहां पे पब्लिक एड्रेस सिस्टम पे दिल्ली की पुलिस थी। Was your police, you commanded once, acted as a professional. They failed to arrest a single fellow. They failed to recognize a single fellow. Do you think that the police did a professional job?
आप ये भाषण
No, I'm asking you, sir.
आप ये भाषण बंद
Sir, I'm
करेंगे,
asking you.
आप ये भाषण बंद करेंगे तो मैं
you
जवाब
being an
दूंगा ना।
ex-police commissioner, I'm
तो
just asking your
then
reaction. Do you
stop
condone
asking.
the behavior of the
I
police
will
at the
give you the
Sabarmati
answer.
hostel?
Do not doubt the professionalism and Delhi police.
Sir, I'm asking
They
you,
can-
what at
they
that
can
moment police
investigate
was
much better
behaving like a
than any
professional?
investigative journalist.
How come it is
Let me
possible
tell you
that
first of
70
all,
urban Naxal can come to the JNU where the Prime Minister sits, where the
decides?
Home Minister
Police?
sits,
Who decides
and
this?
they disappear.
If
There
if
without
the
any
police-
trace.
If
This is not a kangaroo court.
This is not a
kangaroo court.
That will be taken care of.
Ashutosh sir, this is
That
not
will
a
be
kangaroo
taken
court.
care-
Mr. Kakkar, please answer my question.
But your threats,
Please
that-
answer
but
my question.
your threats, your insinuations for the Delhi police is not going to make any difference. Let me tell you,
Sir,
all
I'm
these
asking
things
you-
are not
I'm
going to make any
asking a
difference.
question to
If
you.
we
You have been
find
a
that
police
some of
commissioner
the
of
boys
Delhi, a very
did not
professional
behave
police
as they should
commissioner.
have, action will
Asking
be
a
taken.
question, will
I
you
am answering-
condone such a
I
behavior
am
by the
answering
police
you.
that
I
they
am
let
answering-
70
I will
people
not-
do the mayhem and
I-
get away?
I will
Do the-
not say what
was
you
it a
want me to
professional
say.
policing?
I will not say what you want me to say.
No, I'm not
I
saying
will
what
say
you-
what I feel like saying.
No,
I will not say what
because
you want me to
yesterday,
say. I
Mr.
will.
Vikram Singh was here, the ex-GDP.
Yes, you are.
and he very clearly said
since you
that
are not
such
prepared to
officials were
listen.
involved, their
Since you are,
complicity proved they
Mr.
should be
Vikram Singh
terminated their
can have.
services.
He has his views. He has his views. I have my views.
I do not know why.
I know what
don't-
Delhi
Sir,
police is.
I respect you, but
know
I
what Delhi
fail to
police is.
understand why are you
Therefore,
justifying
I will not
unjustifiable?
tell you.
Just a minute, Rahul sir,
Why-
please.
why-
Rahul sir, give me one minute.
One second, can I just say this?
You
Fade
can
us
stop
down.
respecting me.
Sir,
You
as a
can
former,
stop respecting
sir,
me, but I will
why should we
still
stop
say what
respecting
I
you,
want
sir?
to
Sir, one
say.
second. Why should
I
anyone
will
stop
still
respecting
say
you?
what
Fade
I
us down.
want.
What we just heard from a former police commissioner is a theory which his investigation has thrown up. He said himself, where he believes that Akshat Awasti has been planted in all these rallies of the ABVP where he can be seen, and in the tapes as a left plant. Now, how did he arrive at this conclusion? As I said earlier, we are not a kangaroo court. It cannot be established this way. This is why he needs to be called in for interrogation. He needs to be called in for questioning. Find out from him, why did he say what he said? What does he have to say about it? Manish wants to come in. You're listening to this. The videos are yours, the man is yours, the rally is yours, the ABVP flags can be seen over there. He can be seen holding placards.
Where is the, show me the colorful picture of this.
Here, samne.
Yeah.
There it is.
You know, there is a person who fighting election against me. देश देख रहा है.
Yes, here it is.
हाँ, देश देख रहा है. इसी में एक फोटो है जो
क्या नाम है
सैफरोन
उसका? कौन है बता?
राघवेंद्र मिश्रा.
Where?
देख सकते
No, show this.
पार्टी
Who?
से था लड़ रहा था ना?
हाँ,
किस पार्टी से लड़ रहा था?
इंडिपेंडेंट वो इलेक्शन हम एबीवीपी के खिलाफ.
Sir, is this an ABVP protester?
सर प्लीज
अच्छा, बोलो,
सर
आप बोलो.
प्लीज सर.
Go on.
इसके अंदर जो फोटो आप दिखा रहे हैं, ऐसे लोग हैं जो एबीवीपी के अगेंस्ट हैं.
कौन
आप-
लोग हैं सर?
आप फोटो के अंदर आप कैसे बोल सकते हैं जो एबीवीपी के खिलाफ इलेक्शन लड़े हैं वो एबीवीपी के प्रोटेस्ट में आ जाते हैं. आप यहां से डिसाइड कर दे रहे हैं कि ये एबीवीपी का ये नहीं है. ये आप कौन अथॉरिटी हैं जो
तो
एबीवीपी
कोई भी नहीं हूं, मैं पुलिस को बोल रहा हूं काम करने के लिए.
अब मैं आपको
मैं तो
आप
कोई
बात
भी नहीं
कर-
हूं.
सर,
All I'm
राहुल
saying
सर,
is the police
आप
should do
बात
its
कर रहे हैं
job.
ना कंगारू कोर्ट की. जेएनयू के अंदर मेरे नाम के पोस्टर्स पूरे यूनिवर्सिटी के मैस कल्चर सर जानते हैं, वहाँ पे मैस में सर्कुलेट किए जाते हैं, वॉल्स पे चिपकाए जाते हैं कि मनीष जांगिड वायलेंस में इंक्लूड है, इसको बाहर निकालो. ऐसे कंगारू कोर्ट जेएनयू में सोशल बाइकआउट करने की बात चलती है. आप उस पर नहीं बात करते. सर जस्ट अ मिनट सर, जस्ट अ मिनट सर.
आपने समझ गया, उसको बार बार करने में अच्छा नहीं लगता. मैं बता रहा, नीड टू नो द JNU बैकग्राउंड. JNU is my home. I was a student, young as I got inducted in the faculty. I'm there for a long time. Let's get to the core issue. These things, because predictable. You have been critical of the role of police only after 7 p.m. onwards. We are critical
From 3 p.m. on.
So no 3 p.m. Why 3 p.m.? For last 2.5 months. With my signature, representation was submitted to the minister. What? The police indifference. We have very few on the campus. Do you understand that? I know how I have survived for last 25 years. The kind of conspiracy hatched by them, try to understand, and are physically threatened. For 2 months, all the buildings are locked down. And we used to write to the DCP, local police. Then 3 of us, I didn't that day, actually I could make it, I fell sick. 3 of our colleagues went and met the minister of state for immediate police intervention. Prevention is better. than containing whatever is happening now on the campus. And do you understand? That's a larger issue you need to actually focus. Now, who did what? How do you identify which, I can't identify, being there for last 30 long years, that who belongs to SFI,
So
who
you
belongs
have
to
to go by
ABVP.
what he's saying himself.
Like, that's a matter of investigation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then I'm saying the undergraduate student, they keep moving from one outfit to another. That basically where they think they would make some benefit.
Let Ashutosh comment on this. I don't think anybody can take away from the fact that when somebody's political views are evolving, it's possible he jumps from one to the other. But when you ask him which body are you from,
Rahul,
listen to what he's saying.
There is something really serious with JNU or within the JNU. Whether you blame ISA, whether you blame SFI, whether you blame ABVP, I think that is immaterial. There is a vice chancellor. There is an administration. If something was happening, why they could not manage and control? The fundamental issue is this: if certain student union office bearers, they were doing vandalism, whether they belong to any political affiliation, why they were not brought to justice? Why they were not disciplined? Why the things did not happen? And this has been lingering on for the last 5 years. And unnecessarily, JNU, which is the most prestigious institution in the world, almost, then everybody is getting a bad name. He's also getting a bad name that the Jangid belongs to the university where it has become a den of terrorism. Does he feel good?
Sir,
no. Does he feel good? So I think the administration should also share the blame and take the blame. If they could not manage, why they could not manage? Last month, a solution was found out by the HRD ministry, and then the vice chancellor went back. Now again if vice chancellor refuses to meet to the student, what will happen? He was there when Mr. Vaikyalag was there. I was there. There was a student protest on the ground. He took a pillow and he sat on the dharna sthal, and the entire movement fizzled out in 2 minutes. And he managed it so well. Nothing happened. No violence. Now the issue is here's a vice chancellor who is not meeting to the students.
Who told you this?
Why?
This is not true.
But he met the students today.
He
The
met
Vice
them
Chancellor has had a
only
meeting.
today.
But in the past as well, he was also stopped from going into his own office.
When the vice chancellor goes to meet the student, he's chased, he's abused. Several occasions, I myself offered mediation. And the way I was teased and abused by these agitating students, I cannot tell you. I had to run away. You do not understand, that is our design in the 1980s and early 90s. I'm sorry. The things have changed drastically. All of my bureaucrats do not realize it. It has undergone a complete metaphorical changes, fundamental change in terms of character, in terms of tolerance.
Give me 1 minute.
In terms of tolerance, in terms of composition of the university.
Okay, so I'm running out of time.
Rahul, just
I want final comments from all my guests. Final comments.
Ashwani, he was talking about, at that point of time, JNU was den of left movement. Even I was.
जो सर लेफ्ट को जेएनयू सर जो लेफ्ट समझता है ना कि जेएनयू के वही राजा हैं, वही बाप है। आज वो उसके जो एक कॉमन स्टूडेंट है जो रजिस्ट्रेशन कराने गया ना सर, वो बोखलाहट है। ये वो बोखलाहट है जो लेफ्ट का मूवमेंट खत्म हो रहा है। ये लोग जेएनयू के राजा समझते हैं अपने आप को। सर अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद जेएनयू के अंदर है, तब तक जेएनयू में ना तो देश विरोधी काम होगा, ना लेफ्ट का कंगारू कोर्ट चलेगा। सर 9 फरवरी की घटना को सर आपको याद करना होगा, तब आपने स्टिंग ऑपरेशन नहीं किया सर, देश को बदनाम करने की बात की गई थी। आप ऐसा स्टिंग ऑपरेशन करते हैं एबीवीपी को बदनाम करने के लिए, कहीं ना कहीं आपकी पत्रकारिता पे सवाल उठता है सर। आप एबीवीपी को कैसे डिफेम कर सकते हैं? आपको देखना पड़ेगा सर। 1983 में सर बोले कि 1983 में जो वाइस चांसलर थे उनके घर में लेफ्ट वैंडलिज्म का सर, वाइस चांसलर की गाड़ी को रोकने वाला लेफ्ट होता है, वार्डन को 30 घंटे तक
It's an unfair allegation. We've also done it on the vandalizing of the server's room. We've also had that on
I want
camera
final
as well.
words now
Yes.
from Amit Malviya as well. Mr. Malviya, these charges, counter charges, we can be here for another 48 hours, they'll keep flying. The fact is that there is a certain number of charges against the left, those need to be looked at. Yes. There are a certain number of charges against the right, they need to be looked at. The right wants to make it seem as if they are washed with milk and honey and the left is to blame. The left wants to make it seem as if the right is alone to blame and that they have nothing to do with it. There are charges on both sides, there are troublesome charges on both sides. Both those sets of charges need to be looked at with equal intensity. Is that a good way to end this broadcast, Mr. Malviya?
Rahul, first of all, I think what's happened in JNU is certainly an issue that involves two factions, one on the left and of course the other on the ABVP side. Let's not forget that JNU has had a very checkered past. The left have traditionally dominated this university, and they're obviously not very happy about a rising alternate view in the ABVP. Today, all the left unions, 4 of them, contest elections against ABVP on the one side. So the kind of rise of the ABVP in the campus is now forcing the left to get and indulge in violence. And this is what you saw when they broke down the server room. They beat up students, they beat up teachers, they beat up people who wanted to register. This is fall of the communist ideology in their last bastion. You are seeing the painful withering of the left on the JNU campus.
Okay.
I'm glad it's happening now, because at some point in time universities have to get back to academics, to learning, and not become the adda for gundagirdi as left has made it out to be. I think the country has seen through this kind of violence and this kind of political posturing that the left has been indulging in, backed by people who have left the campus long ago.
केरल हो चाहे
This
बंगाल
must
हो,
change.
जहाँ लेफ्ट ज्यादा है वही वेंडलाइजेशन
everybody
क्यों हो रहा है
has
सर? जामिया में आपने क्यों नहीं इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया?
Everybody has had an opportunity
इन्वेस्टिगेशन
to have their say.
जादवपुर यूनिवर्सिटी में क्यों नहीं इन्वेस्टिगेशन?
Everybody has had an opportunity to have their say. I want to say only this in conclusion. What happened in the server room of Jawaharlal Nehru University was wrong. Left union students, stopping students from signing up for the winter session is wrong. If somebody wants to pay his fees, he should be allowed to pay his fees. There should be absolutely no doubt about it. Just a bunch of left union students holding up the entire university's academic process is entirely incorrect. It cannot be overstated. However, for the students to react by smashing black and blue students from the left union because they didn't like what they were doing, that too is wrong. Now, who did it needs to be established. The fact that there was brutal violence on Sunday evening cannot be disputed. Those images have been seen across the country. Who did it? Who were those perpetrators? That needs to be established as well. The problem is the left only blames the right only blames the left. At India today, we look at both sides of the story. And no matter how much the left unions try and abuse us, no matter how much the right unions try and intimidate us, we will stay true to our mission of sifting for the truth, of speaking truth to power. We will not be cowed down. We will continue in our quest for the truth. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with my terrible voice. I hope to see you again soon. We will keep following up to this story. Make no question about that. We'll have more. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye. Good night.